Hello everyone. Welcome to my channel. Today, Emmerdale's Ruby faces huge decision in Anthony's death story. Emmerdale's Ruby Milligan has considered making a big decision to help her daughter Steph following their ordeal with Anthony. Steph has been struggling with her mental health since discovering her mother was abused by her grandfather Anthony, with the abuse resulting in Ruby getting pregnant with Steph. Finding out that Anthony was her biological father has been a tough blow for Steph, who's now looking to change her appearance with surgical procedures. In yesterday's episode, Ruby and Caleb stopped her from getting a nose job, encouraging her to seek professional mental help instead. Speaking to someone, however, could bring irreversible consequences for the Milligans after Ruby killed Anthony, and the rest of the family have been sworn to secrecy. In tonight's scenes, Ruby and Caleb arranged for Steph to talk to John Sudden. Calling round the house, the killer doctor tried to reason with Steph, telling her, "Changing how you look will not change how you feel. Surgery is not a solution, it's a plaster," he continued after Ruby and Caleb headed off to the pub to give them some privacy. John encouraged her to think things through before making any major life decisions. He added that, if needed, he'd call all the clinics in the area to warn them off booking Steph in. During a call with Ruby later on, Steph pretended her chat with John had sunk in, but instead suffered a meltdown and started trashing the living room and drinking vodka. Ross Barton called round looking for explanations after discovering Steph had lied to him about going to Capri. "I just need to make it right," Steph said to a confused Ross, adding, "My face. It's his, Anthony's, and I can't keep looking at it." "This is not the way," Ross said, trying to comfort her and advised her to talk to a therapist. Cornered, Steph started taking her anger and frustration out on Ross, making fun of his scars and starting to hit him. "I know what you're trying to do," Ross said. Before he could try and calm her down, Steph drove off with her vodka. Ross alerted Ruby and Caleb, who found Steph locked in her car outside the depot. She'd broken the bottle of vodka to disfigure herself with it. A desperate Ruby smashed the windshield so that Caleb could get into the car and stop Steph from hurting herself. In emotional scenes, the parents rescued Steph and brought her home as she muttered, "I just wanted to get control of my life again." Overwhelmed by the situation, Ruby said she'd hand herself in for Anthony's murder so that Steph could talk freely to a psychiatrist. "It is killing her," Ruby told Caleb. "I can't keep holding her back." Caleb tried to reason with his wife, promising their daughter would get the best help they could get and begging her to go through their ordeal together. Ruby had Caleb promise they would face the situation no matter the risk, adding, "Because if I have to pick between Steph and freedom, I pick Steph."